Hey, what's happening, guys? It's your boy JJM. UFC Fight Night London. These are the official breakdowns and predictions. Edwards versus Brady. We're here to talk about each of the matchups. Before I start, guys, if you hear any noise in the background, I live close to neighbors that are very delinquent. They have been playing music for a while. There have been some sounds that comes from a device that has a trigger, if you know what I mean. So if you hear some of that in the video, I couldn't wait on them. It's been over 14 hours and I need to get my shit done. As you can hear, you hear that? The bass? So I'm still gonna go on with the show. The show must go on. So these are the official predictions for UFC London. Of course, before I start, quick disclaimer. The show is for strict entertainment purposes and should not be viewed as financial or betting advice. If you are going to bet, please do your own research and bet responsibly. I would also like to give a quick shout out to all of my channel subscribers. I'm up to 92. Guys, help your boy out. If you watch the channel, you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, like and comment down below. I got great news. Last night I ended 9-4, which for a very versatile card where I picked a lot of dogs. I told you guys that I'm going to pick a lot of dogs because I saw the fucking potential, and boom, boy, did my dogs came through. All the ladies came through dog locks. The fellas came through dog locks. Man, and they came through even more surprisingly than I thought. Carly Judice knockout. Pascuala Cachoeira. But I think I picked her by knockout as well, because Cachoeira is a dog. Sam Hughes, of course, did her thing. It was impressive, and I look forward to hopefully getting a good record on this card as well. So without further ado, enough of me talking shit. Let's get into the picks for UFC Vegas London. And like I mentioned at the start of the video, guys, do pardon if you hear some background noises. My neighbor has been jamming music. They had a Juve. Yesterday was a East Indian holiday here, which we celebrate. And there were a lot of, let's say, firecrackers that came from a barrel. Yeah, let's describe it as that. If you know, you know. But yeah, if you hear that in the video, just know I live in a pretty rough neighborhood. Don't judge me. Whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, also, pardon me on Tapology as well, because Tapology, the page is taking very long to load. Some of the imagery is not working. Fight Center is not working as well. So it's a whole heap of fuckery. I just wasn't able to download images, edit it together, and then, it's too much of work. Leave me alone. I'm over 300 pounds. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm 265 easy. All right, without further ado, let's get into the picks for UFC Fight Night London. First fight on the card, it's a decent one. We have Guram Kutatelidze versus Kaiway Fernandez. See what I mean by the images? I sat on this one. I'm going with Guram Kutatelidze to beat Kaiway Fernandez. Fernandez is decent, very good striking. Decent grappling and jiu-jitsu on the ground, and his wrestling is somewhat good. He's a decent fighter, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to withstand the pressure of Guram. I think Guram hits harder. He's a very technical kickboxer, and don't even get me started on wrestling. This guy trains with Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat, as Kobe would like to say. He and Khamzat Chimaev, legendary. They are beastly wrestlers. I think Guram is going to push a pace. Line up the takedowns, control from top because he's heavy, very skilled in the grappling. He has better BJJ than Kaiway Fernandez on the ground. Great ground and pound, and on the feet, although Kaiway is slick, I can see Guram being slick himself with more power of the two, landing the better shots and hurting Kaiway Fernandez. So Guram can definitely get a finish, but I'm gonna lead towards decision because Kaiway he's crafty, right? But Guram is craftier. But looking at odds of the fight, Guram minus 425. Wow, that's wide. And Kaiwei Fernandez is plus 330. Is a plus 330 underdog. Yeah. Give me Guram Kutatelidze, although he's a wider favorite than Lizzo's behind. Yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah, give me Guram Kutatelidze, and I'll say he gets it done by decision, because Kaiwei is somewhat tough. Ooh, a lot of cancel fights there. Next fight on the card, we have Kyle Loughran versus Nathan Fletcher. I'm picking Nathan Fletcher. Fuck Kyle Loughran. Fuck. I'm not even gonna say his name. How he makes me so fucking mad. I picked him last time out against fucking Jake Hadley, who has no business being in the UFC, I think. And he was stiff as a board. He is not good in terms of the stand-up. Kyle Loughran is a short, stocky fighter that's gonna dive at your legs. Now you're gonna give him Nathan Fletcher, who, if he is taken down, is going to grab a neck, an arm, a leg. He's gonna sub Kyle Loughran, and that's what I'm picking him to get it done. Last time out, Zigimatas Ramashka found out the hard way. Don't tangle with AJ Fletcher. Did it? I think it was in the first round, and I picked Ramashka there because Ramashka is a dangerous grappler in his own right. Before that, he defeated Dan Dugis, or whatever, submission there as well, and then a unanimous decision. I just think AJ Fletcher is better everywhere. He's for damn sure better in the grappling, better in the wrestling, and for damn sure he's a better striker than Kyle Loughran. I'm picking AJ Fletcher. I say he gets it done by submission. Also, the fight, not too crazy. I like him. Fletcher being the minus 160 underdog, Loughran being the plus 130. Sorry, the minus 160 favorite. What the fuck? And Loughran being the plus 130 underdog. Give me Nathan Fletcher. I called him AJ Fletcher just now, didn't I? I think I did. Alright, fuck it. It is what it is. Yeah, but I think Nathan Fletcher is going to get it done by submission. Fuck these ads. Next fight on the card, ladies going at it. We have Shauna Bannon versus Pooja Tumar. I'm picking Shauna Bannon to beat Pooja Tumar. Last time out, Pooja got a split decision robbery against Amanda Rayana. Before that, she knocked out Anastasia, whatever the fuck that name is, by Nguyen, KO, 6-8. As you can see, she's not fighting good opposition. 2-1, 6-8, 0-0. It's bullshit. Now, the thing about Tumar is I think she has a striking advantage because Bannon is a little bit retarded. Last time out, she got a clean split decision win against Alice Ardeline, but Ardeline definitely gave her hell on the feet. And I can see Tumar doing the same thing here, but I think the wrestling of Bannon is going to open up the strikes. Tumar can't defend takedown for shit. Rihanna, or Rihanni, whatever you fucking call her. She was taking her down at will, beating her up from top. I can see Shauna Bannon wrestle fucking Tumar to a decision, or maybe just maybe she get a knockout. But let me not jinx it. Not because I got away with a knockout yesterday, it's gonna happen again. By the way, I clean swept the ladies card yesterday. 3 fights, all 3 won. 2 brutal first round KOs and a decision by a veteran Sam Hughes, which I would like to say I told you so. I ended 9-4 in the card, not to stray away from topic, but I ended 9-4. And man, my boy AJ had a rough time. I think he ended 3-10. 3-10 he ended. Damn, it was rough. I mean, granted, I'm not gonna beat him while he's down. It is the business. That's how it goes, right? But yeah, shout out to my guy MMA Experts. Shout out to Pick'em as well, and shout out to my boy Useless. I didn't check up on Useless and Pick'em as yet, but I will. I think Weasel ended well too. I think he ended at a 70% clip. So that was definitely a nice and entertaining card. But back to what I was saying. I think Shauna Bannon gets it done by WrestleFuck. Look at odds for the fight. Bannon is minus 185, the favorite, with Tumar being the plus 155 dog. Give me Shauna Bannon. I just think she has the bigger balls of the two. And I'm not even fucking kidding. She does have the bigger balls of the two, and I say she gets it done by WrestleFuck decision. Next fight on the card, we have Christian Leroy Duncan versus Andre Pulayev. I sat on this one because Pulayev is a threat, right? He's a very good menacing kickboxer. Last time out against Liam Anderson, I picked against him, and he beat up Liam Anderson, clean, crisp kickboxing. Before that, knocked out Well Oliveira, and he has a good ground game as well, right? But he's fighting lower level guys, and that's why I can't pick him here. I'm picking Christian Leroy Duncan to get it done. I can see this fight ending by KO, but I just, whoa, is that a HIV? Oh no, it's a vaginal health. Oh, what the fuck? These ads get crazy and crazier, boy. Anyhow, yeah, I think Christian Leroy Duncan is gonna take it, and I'll tell you what, I say he gets a knockout. Now I know I may be crazy, but I don't think Aliyev is that good, man. In the division, I don't think Aliyev meets far. The middleweight division is vast. Aliyev is he's a good kickboxer, but so is Christian Leroy Duncan. And although Aliyev has power, it's a par compared to Christian Leroy Duncan. Duncan was eating shots from RoboCop, which he lost last time out because RoboCop outdogged him, and then RoboCop just got fraud checked by Cannonier. So yeah, MMA match for you. I just think Christian Leroy Duncan is going to be better from the outside. Leg kicks, body kicks. He's stronger in the clinch, and I think he's going to shoot some takedowns as well because he's really improving his game. Last time out against RoboCop, he did fare well in the grappling. So I think he's going to get it done here, and official call will be decision, but I won't be shocked if you get it done by KO as well. Odds for the fight, he is a heavy favorite. He is more heavy than Lizzo at a cake factory. What the fuck? Yeah, but he's a minus 550 favorite with Pulayev being a plus 410 underdog. Give me Christian Leroy Duncan. I say he edges out a decision, unanimous, and make a name for himself. Next fight on the card, and this is a damn good one. Contenders. I really do think that Mick Parkin could be a serious contender in the heavyweight division, as well as Waldo Cortez Acosta. The division is shit, right? Currently, outside of Aspinall, Jones, Pavlovich, Blades, Almeida, who is there? Oh, Gane. But Gane, and Volkov. Volkov should be fighting for the title after the win of Jones versus Aspinall, but he got robbed. And then guess what? They're trying to push I'm sure they're gonna try to push Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane for the heavyweight title if John Jones gives up the crown, or if Tom beats him. So it is what it is. I'm picking Mick Parkin though. I think Tybura is on a momentum run right now. He did lose before to Spivak, which I called, and then he won against Jonathan Denise, but Denise couldn't wrestle for shit. Mick Parkin actually trains with Tom Aspinall. Shocker. I wonder if they're gonna fight each other, if we're gonna have an Aljo and Marab kiss my ass fest. I saw this image where Dana was like, they had this voice image or this caption image where Marab and Aljo were like, we're buddies, we'll never fight each other, and Dana was in the background with his words saying, are you gonna suck each other's dick next? It was funny, it was hilarious, but I think Mick Parkin is slightly better than Marcin Tybura, but it is a step up in competition. He is the underdog, 10-0. A lot of people are betting on him to get fraud checked. I think a lot of people are going to be picking Tybura, including AJ. I'm waiting for his predictions because I'm recording at 6:37 right now, and I'm looking to drop by 7 o'clock or by 7:38. And he's going to drop later on in the evening. So I'm going to watch his predictions and see what he picks. But I think Mick Parkin can get it done. He's the better boxer of the two. On the feet, there's no comparison, right? His takedown defense is good. Solid takedown defense. And I think he can push a pace on Tybura and defend the takedowns and take a close, but good decision. Odds of the fight, like I said, he's the underdog at plus 115, with Tybura being the minus 140 favorite. Hell, I won't be surprised if Mick Parkin knocks him out, to be honest, because Mick Parkin is tough. Trains with Aspinall. Aspinall is bigger than him. Aspinall is bigger than Tybura. Aspinall and Tybura fought, so the camp already knows what to expect from Tybura. So trust me, they're going to train for that. Give me Mick Parkin, and I say he gets it done. Either by decision, but a KO wouldn't shock me. Next fight on the card, we have a pair of, I believe, flyweights. They're flyweights, right? 125? I believe so. 125. Fuck. We have Lona Kavanagh versus Felipe dos Santos. I'm picking Lona Kavanagh. There he is, a fucking savage. Lona Kavanagh to get it done. Last time out, beat the shit out of Jose Ocha. Oh, what the fuck? Ocha survived merely off of Kavanagh just bringing the pressure. It says Ocha was 7-0. Actually, he was 7-1. And Lona Kavanagh beat the fuck out of him. But there is a problem, right? Lona got rocked in that fight. Like, Ocha is a dog. Ocha is very good. Felipe dos Santos, although he's been an NPC, came in, I should say, the UFC with a loss against Cop. Then after that, got a robbery decision against Victor Altamirano, which I thought he lost, but I bet money on it, so I'm glad. And then Andre Lima just beat the fuck out of him for 3 rounds. I think Lona Kavanagh can do the same. He's going to push a pace. His wrestling is dangerous, and he's going to be heavy on top. Good ground and pound. His striking is way better than Felipe, though. I think he has more power of the two. The only thing is Felipe has good BJJ from the bottom, so Lona Kavanagh has to watch out for those submissions, but Lona has good BJJ in his own right. So I think he's going to, push a pace, and I say he gets a decision. Could get a ground and pound finish, but dos Santos is tough, so I'm going to say decision. Odds for the fight, Kavanagh minus 395, dos Santos plus 310. Give me Lona Kavanagh, and I say he ekes out a fairly dominant decision. Next fight on the card, we have Jai Herbert versus Chris Padilla. I'm picking Chris Padilla. Jai Herbert, he ekes me because he beat Rolando Bedoya, and I picked Bedoya against him. Fuck him. And then he lost to Faris Ziam, which we found out Ziam is on a fucking tear right now. Speaking about Ludovic Klein, he had a draw with Klein. I think they should book Faris Ziam versus Ludovic Klein next. I want to see that fucking fight, just because both of them are on a tear right now. I want to see it. Clear contender in the division, and 155 is not star for contenders. Chris Padilla, last time out, he knocked out, he had a banger with Rong Zhu. Cut him over the eye, doctor stopped it. First fight, he sub James Lantop. So the only thing Jai Herbert is dangerous with is his striking. He's a long, lanky kickboxer, good clinch game. Chris Padilla is going to be the shorter guy, right? I believe so. I believe he is, 5'9" to 6'1". He's short and reach as well. So like Chidi Njokuani did to Zaleski, I can see the Black Country Banger keeping Padilla at distance. So this is not a big confident pick, but I think Chris Padilla is very good, man. I can see him feinting, landing big overhands, or threatening with the takedowns to make Jai Herbert defend and then land a big overhand right, and Jai Herbert can get knocked out. I mean, look what Ilya did to him. He has been knocked out before. Chris Padilla is very good. I think he is going to kick the legs of Jai Herbert. Good straights, decent hooks on the inside, threats of wrestling, and if the fight hits the ground, Jai Herbert is a sitting duck, because Chris Padilla in the BJJ department is a fucking menace. Give me Chris Padilla. I'm gonna call sub. I think he's gonna pull off the upset and get a sub. All right, odds for the fight. He's a plus 100 underdog. It's near favorite with Jai Herbert being a minus 120 favorite. So he's near the favorite, or it's near even, let me say that. But give me the underdog, Chris Padilla. I say he gets it done by submission and, moves up in the division. Next fight on the card. This one, oh boy. This one is still giving me hell. As I sit here before you, I would be lying if I said I have an easy time with it. Matter of fact, any one of these guys can win. If you're a bettor, don't bet this fight. I'm telling you, it's going to be competitive. It's going to be explosive. We have Nathaniel Wood versus Morgan Charrier. Morgan Charrier looks so fucking good last time out. But, granted, it's Gabriel Miranda. Everyone looks good against him. But what he did against Chepe Mariscal really earned my fucking respect. We saw what Chepe did last time out a couple of weeks ago. Chepe is a fucking dog. I mean, Nathaniel Wood struggled with Pineda a bit, and he lost to Marvin Nemov. Granted, Nemov cheated, and I picked Nemov in that fight because Nemov is actually good, but they were in Abu Dhabi. The rules can be bent. Why the fuck not? Oh, man. I know who I want to pick, right? But it's so hard because I know the opposition can win as well. I'm going Nathaniel Wood. I think Nathaniel Wood can beat a Morgan Charrier. Charrier is good. Don't get it twisted. If I lose, I'm going to take the L on the chin because these are very good top 10 or actually top 15 caliber worth fighters. They're very good. I can see both of them in the rankings soon. And don't let Charrier's record fool you. He's already had 30 fights and he's only 29. So this guy is experienced as fuck. He's only lost to the best of the best. I mean, last time I lost to Chepe. Before that, he's been on a tear, man. And he has good KO power. The thing is, the kickboxing of Morgan Charrier is devastating. Good straights, nice jab, teeps up the center. But then Nathaniel Wood, the issue with him is he's a shorter fighter. I think he has a shorter reach too. No, their reach is identical. And Nathaniel Wood is shorter by 2 inches. Not that bad. I thought it would have been worse, but they're both short guys for the division. 145 is looking solid, man. 145, 155, and 185 never had an issue with the contenders, man, or never had a issue where it's not going to be entertaining because there's killers in those divisions always. And I think the next fight, the one of these guys are going to move up and the other one of them are going to be sent back just slightly because either one of them that loses, it's still going to be competitive, and I think they can outwork some of the other fighters in the division and move back up. But I think I'm going to go with Nathaniel Wood to get it done by decision. He is the underdog at plus 155. I understand the risk, but Nathaniel Wood is a good boxer, good power, definitely a good wrestler. Charrier is a good wrestler as well, which is weird. All the French fighters has this good anti-wrestling because you see it in Marvov, you see it in Farid Ziam. Ziam actually turned a beastly wrestler, a skinny guy picking up fucking Mike Davis and slamming him like a piece of shit, picking up Matt Favola, slamming him like a piece of shit. Bro, it's impressive. What the fuck am I saying? Charrier is a favorite at minus 185. Yeah, give me Nathaniel Wood, man. I think he can make a run. In terms of upside potential, I think he has the better upside potential in terms of health in the division. He's entertaining, he's tough, and I think he can eke out a decision. Give me Nathaniel Wood, and I say he gets it done by a close and competitive decision. Next fight on the card, we have Jordan Vucinic versus Chris Duncan. I'm picking Jordan Vucinic. Last time out, Vucinic debuted against Guram Kutatelidze, and he is a fucking problem. He is a problem. This guy pushed Guram to his absolute fucking limit. The first round, He won. I think if they had given him a 10-8, I wouldn't have complained, right? Beat the fuck out of Guram on the feet, on the ground, submission threats, BJJ. On the other side, you have Chris Duncan, who, yeah, last time out, he sub Bellagioki, who has no grappling. Say what you want. Before that, Manuel Torres violently chinned him. Violently, right? And Vucinic is a better wrestler than Chris Duncan, right? Vucinic is a better striker than Chris Duncan. And he's a better all-around mixed martial artist. I can see him kicking the legs, defending the takedowns, getting takedowns of his own, landing the hardest shots, dropping Chris Duncan, being on him with ground and pound and submission threat. And I say Vucinic is going to get it by submission. He is that dangerous. He is that good. He's strong on top. He's a bigger guy of the two, I believe. Let me just double check their increments. 5'10" each. He has a longer reach. Their height are similar in comparison. But I just think Vucinic has better upside potential. And I say he's going to get it done. He's a heavy favorite at minus 345 with Duncan being a plus 275 underdog. Give me Jordan Vucinic, man. I think he's going to get it done by submission. Next fight on the card. Ladies fight. And one none of us really give a fuck about. We have Molly McCann versus Alexia Tainara. I'm picking Alexia Tainara to beat Molly McCann. If you didn't watch the Dana White Contender Series, Tainara beat the fuck out of Rose Conceição. She subbed Souza. She beat up Sabrina Oliveira, And yeah, she didn't fight, some of them are not decent competition. We understand. And Meatball has, decent wins. Last time I'd lost to Bruno Brazil, beat Belbita. But I think Tainara is the better striker of the two. Crazy enough to say, because Meatball Molly is a fucking good kickboxer. But where she struggles is in the grappling. Tainara is the better wrestler and grappler of the two. In the clinch, pretty strong girl. They're even in height, but she has the longer reach, Tainara. And I can see her... trained with Amanda Ribas. So I can definitely see her pushing a pace and edging out a 29-28 decision. Or she can even get the sub. If this fight touches the ground, she can get the sub. She is the favorite, which is surprising. I thought they were going to, put her as an underdog. She's minus 190 with Meatball Molly being a plus 150 underdog. Give me Alexia Tainara. I think she gets it done either by decision or submission. But, we'll see. And I say she goes up. Next fight on the card, it's one I did not expect. It's another hard fight for me, guys. I really struggled with this card. I really struggled with this card, man. We have Kevin Holland versus Gunnar Nelson. I'm picking Gunnar Nelson to beat Kevin Holland again. I think Kevin Holland is going to go on 3-fight loss streak. Gunnar Nelson has always been known as the guy with the best BJJ, right? He subbed Brian Barberena because Barberena is just a pure striker. Takashi Sato, unanimous decision. He out-wrestled and positioned Sato for a good portion of the 3 rounds. Great decision. Kevin Holland last time out got subbed by Rainier de Ridder. Before that, Dolidze fucked him up. Although he has the win against Michael Olszewski by submission, because let's face it, Kevin Holland is no slouch on the ground. But Kevin Holland is the better striker of the two. Gunnar Nelson, last time out, his striking has gotten better against Brian Barberena, because Barberena could strike his ass off, and he outstruck Barberena a bit and landed takedowns and ended up getting the submission. With Kevin Holland, this is a risk because Kevin Holland can definitely win. He has the reach, the length, and everything going for him, right? The striking increment. And he's no slouch on the ground by any means, but he's no Gunnar Nelson. Gunnar Nelson is going to cream him on the ground. If the pause. If the fight touches the ground, Gunnar Nelson is the one I'm picking all day. He's gonna sub Kevin Holland. That's his method of victory. Because if this stays on the feet, he's not winning, right? The only way he gets a decision as well is if he's able to take down Kevin Holland repeatedly and just, wet blanket wrestle fuck him for 15 minutes, which is possible. But I just think Gunnar Nelson is gonna grab a sub. I can see it. Reiner the Ritter was able to sub Kevin Holland, right? I think Gunnar Nelson can get his back as well. But is this fight also a risk? Yes. Kevin Holland can knock out Gunnar Nelson. Kevin Holland is dangerous, but I just think he's going to take another L here. Odds for the fight, Nelson is the favorite. What the fuck is going on? At minus 150, Kevin Holland plus 125 underdog. Give me Gunnar Nelson, and my official call will be submission because I don't think there's any competition there. If it gets there, it's over for Kevin Holland. Next fight on the card, it's in the very dormant light heavyweight division that just got shaken up with fight or championship implications. Alex Pereira is getting a rematch against Ankalaev. We need that because I really want to see Alex Pereira versus Carlos Alberto. That's a striker's delight. Fuck everyone on the internet who's saying, oh, that fight is boring, I don't want to see that. Fuck you. You don't know anything about MMA. They gave him Jan Blachowicz, and I'm picking Carlos Alberto to win. Jan Blachowicz can box, but Carlos Alberto can kickbox. His kicks are nasty. His jabs are fast. He's very fucking flexible and agile. Very good takedown defense. Strong dude. Very strong. And he has shown that his grappling has improved with Izzy, right? They are training grappling. I think he got a sub. Yeah, Da Woo Jung, he subbed him with a rear naked, knocked out Menfield, who was thinking he was a Terminator. Last time out, he beat the fuck out of Volkan Oezdemir for 3 rounds on that Macau card. And I think he's going to stop the takedowns because Jan Blachowicz is going to look to wrestle fuck here. He's 42 years of age. It's time for him to retire. You're no Glover Teixeira, buddy. Fuck that. Retire. I think the Black Jag is going to get it done. And I say he gets it done by decision. Odds for the fight, he's a favorite at minus 225 with Blachowicz being a plus 185 underdog. Give me Carlos Alberto and give me by decision. You see what I mean? This is the neighborhood I live in. So pardon the music. I hope it doesn't go in my fucking editing. But I live near the main road. A lot of vehicles. Heavy sounds like a fucking retard. Then that's neither here nor there. Last but certainly not least, main event of the evening. We have Leon Rocky Edwards versus Sean Brady. I'm picking Sean Brady to beat Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is an emotional fighter, right? If he breaks, he breaks. If you push a pace on him, especially with wrestling, he's gonna fucking break. If the fight is not point fighting and a distance, if you're in his face, diving for his legs all the time, he's gonna panic, and eventually you're gonna get him down. And he's not bad on the ground. He's a very good wrestler in his own right. He's really developed that skill. Good submission threat as well. But against these stronger guys, I mean, look what Kamaru Usman was doing to him until he landed that fluke-ass head kick and changed history. And if that head kick had not landed, chances are Leon Edwards would have not been in the UFC because he would have quit, right? You could have seen it. His coach had to give him a speech. Last time out against Bilal, he got wrestle fucked like a clinic wrestle fucking man. Like, it was severe. Like it was bad. It was bad. Bilal really fucked him up. You can see he really wanted to quit. And in the end, he got angry. And when he really switched on, you saw the danger of Leon Edwards, right? Busting up Bilal. But it was too late. It was like in the last minute of the fight. Bilal just held on and got the decision victory. I think Brady can do the same, but the only difference is Brady has power. Leon is the better striker of the two, but Leon has a weak ass chin. Do you guys forget that Nate Diaz rocked the shit out of Leon Edwards, right? In a fight where he was winning, right? Where, say what you want, he didn't go for the finish. He had Nate down, he could have got the sub, he didn't go for the finish. He played with his food, and Nate Diaz rocked the shit out of him. I can see Brady, the takedown opening the striking, just like Belal did. And once Brady bites down on the mouthpiece, yeah, Leon has power. He's not to be underestimated, but he throws with bare minimum. And I think Sean Brady can wrestle fuck him and get a decision, right? Or he can even get a sub, because Brady's the better on the ground. Brady's better. BJJ wise, Brady is way fucking better. Give me Sean Brady. I think he gets it done by decision. And he can get it by sub as well. He can choke the fuck out of Leon Edwards. But I want him to win. It's better for the division. Say what you want about welterweight. After Shavkat, fights Belal, which I still think Shavkat can win, because we gave him shit for the Ian Gary fight, and then Shavkat turned out to be injured. Both fucking knees, torn ACL. And he won. He fought that fight, right? His legs was killing him. He was in pain. Do you know how hard it is to do? Nigga, if I get a fucking boar on my foot, the other day I stepped on a Lego or a fucking piece of kids' blocks, and I was out for 4 to 5 days. I was like limping and shit. This guy fought with 2 torn ACLs, and you're gonna give him shit for that? Fuck that. Nah. I think Sean Brady is gonna get it done, and get it done by decision. He's the favorite, minus 150. Leon plus 125. But yeah, give me Sean Brady. No image having ass, and I say he gets it done by decision. So there you have it, guys. Those are my official picks for UFC Fight Night London. Let me know what you guys think about the picks in the comment section down below. Of course, if you haven't, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and for now, this is your boy saying peace. Hey guys, this is your boy JJM from the MMA Breakdowns channel. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below, and join the MMA Breakdowns channel army. And this is your boy saying peace.